I think you can hear me now. Haha. Sorry about that, folks. Let me check the other screens. Make sure. Can you hear me now? Yeah, you can. Okay. And you can hear the music. Welcome to the nest. Yes, you can. It'll be a minute. All right. Welcome to the nest. Hey, Robert Feely, Marco, Jason Beecher, Sheer Mischief. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I've got to know. Kelly's Mishmash, Henry G, Blind Wolf Fury. What's up? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I got to know. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right, so nobody's chatting. Joe Kasprick is in the house. Where are you? Oh, now my chat's not catching up. Can you hear me now? Jason Beach. Oh, Jesus. All right. For some reason, my chat's not connected. Hang on. Can you hear me now? Well, I can hear you guys. Anyways, okay, 5x5. There we go. Now chat started working again. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we're cooking with gas. Cliff Brott, how you doing? Gentleman of honor, welcome to the nest. Joe Kasprick is carrying a Kaiser Porcupine, Kaiser Buddy, and a Phoenix LD30. I don't know what the Phoenix is, but it sounds interesting. Oh, now it's really moving. Kelly's Mishmash is carrying a T-Kel Piranha, Farrah Monster Glideman Denim. Oh boy, you guys are really Gentleman of Honor, blah blah blah. Hit the thumbs up button, yeah, especially since I worked out the sound. For some reason, in software, it became disconnected from the microphone. Don't know why that was, but Doyle Ammo, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? And what are you going to be having for dinner? And I know it's probably late for you guys, or at least around 6-ish, at least for those of you that are in this country. But here it is, 3:08. I had a bologna sandwich with some tortilla chips on the side, with some stadium mustard and some mayo on my sandwich with, I believe, Swiss cheese. In my pocket is the Fintizo Atlas. Always a good carry. Very snappy. Let me give you a close-up. Contoured scales. It's a very nice knife. All right, let's see. SC Knife Monkey, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Robert Feely's carrying a Mini Roach, Kaiser Mini Roach, and a Kubi Bloom. Nice, nice. So after dealing with that, I feel like I need a cigarette. Matisfaction's in the house. Welcome to the nest. Gotta have that mustard, you betcha. Marco, what are you carrying? What's in your pockets? SC Knife Monkey's carrying Kaiser Cobalt 2. McRanger, mustard and mayo is always on my sandwiches. I hear ya. Henry G, I had spaghetti shrimp and scallops, and it was delicious. And I'm feeling really fat right now. Go ahead, walk around the block. Take me mobile. Kelly White. What? Oh, you already told me what you're carrying. Thank you, Marco, for putting up those links. Daniel Smith. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, so knives everywhere. Nice, nice. All right, so I'm going to put you onto the board here. Let's go. Boom. There we go. Sorry about that when I switched scenes because I was trying to fix it before I knocked out all the other channels. But here we are. Yeah, you guys are about a minute late. Let me know when you can hear me, baby. All right. Actually, it's not switching cameras, it's switching scenes. That does it. When I was trying to fix the sound problem earlier, what I did was I deleted it and neglected to add it to all the scenes. So, here it is. Another cardboard box. And this is lovingly called the Prick. It is Shane's version of a prison shank. Robert Bobism Austin. We can hear you, baby. And this is the Prick. Nitro V steel. Let's see how long it is. The shaft is just shy of 5 inches with looks like, hang on, 3 inches of handle or soaked paracord. Now, maybe you can see it this way. Let me give you a close-up of me. All right, there we go. Yeah. I got it. I know the look now. All right, so that's what was delivered to me finally. I have the honor of sharpening this. Actually, why don't I go ahead and take care of this now? I'm going to actually do this freehand. Why are you getting Adventure 50? Why am I getting an at? Hey, you know what's good is that all your normal names are here. Javon and the Night's Edge had that issue where your original names, your channel names, were actually showing. Oh, let me see. I'll worry about this later. Anyways, so that's the prick. Put that right there. Let me back this up a bit. I might lose sound here. Nope, got sound. There we go. So this is going to live right here for now. Move this package over to the side. So what I got here, I'm an old fart and bad at the interwebs. Hey all. Oh, so what are we carrying? What's in your pockets? Jason Beecher, what are you carrying? Did I read it? Did you tell me? I forget with all this sound adventure that I've been having. Hang on. All right, I had to get the AC adjusted because it is baking in this room. Wait, what I see, what I miss? I saw, oh, I'm not there. Gentleman of Honor is carrying this SOG Flash 2 Tanto and OS 8. Nice. And Robert Baptism Austin is carrying the Sage 6. Gentleman of Honor, never mind. Yeah. As soon as I changed the screens, I realized I didn't have the sound there, so I had to change it again. I'm an old fat. Already read that. Okay, back. Yeah, Jason Beach is carrying the Pickled Steel Warhog. I need to get me one of those. Leatherman Wingman. I think I have one somewhere. Gerber Utility Knife. Case Sadi Jr. Yellow Delrin. I think yellow, is that the scales? I'm not sure. I haven't heard of yellow Delrin before. At least I'm not as clueless as some YouTubers about the different knives. I try to keep up. Adventure 50 is carrying a Pharaoh Monster Aurora Rays and a T-Cal Piranha. Nice. I've yet to get me a T-Cal. I'm still trying to stay away from fixed blades, mainly because, I'm going to maintain my previous statements that I need another addiction, like I need a hole in my head. Anyways, okay, I got 2 packages here that, well, not 2 packages, but I figured I'd break these out since Vosteed's been in the news lately. Delrin is the old looking yellow scales. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was envisioning that, but I wasn't sure. As much as I like to jump to conclusions, I'm trying to break myself of that habit. Okay, so since Vosteed has been in the news lately, not in the news, but all over the channels, I figured I'd break out 2 of the Vosteeds that I haven't really done anything with since I bought them maybe 6 months ago or so. Might change it up though, but Robert Baptism says I might change it up though. I really like my Malibu for flicking. Yeah, I hear you. I tend to stay away from carrying those things that I can't flick. And if I do carry it, it's in my backup pocket. I usually carry 3 active knives, and I have a backup that's in my pouch, and that's always the QSP Canary and Ultim. Sorry, Ron, I'm addicted to knives, guns, and old tractors. I can't afford another addiction either. Yeah, I mean, how many of us really can? It's hard enough to stay up with the knife addiction, and that's pricey. I hear watches are even more ridiculous. Addicted to blades, what's up? Sorry, Addicted to Blades 2. Had to correct myself there. All right, so which one is this? We'll save this one for a minute. Okay. Here we go. See, that's what it is. This is actually the Mini Psyop. An Elmax satin blade. Let's see. Baptism says, like these dudes with the pens, I can't imagine losing a $500 pen. I can't imagine buying a $500 pen, to tell you the truth. As much as I want one of those $100 pens, I find it, hard to do. I'm addicted to knives, guitars, watches, and motorcycles. I'm sorry, Adventure 50. I'm sorry there, Lance. Ooh, nice metal Vosteed container. Feels like tin, and it's painted with this. I don't know. It's got some kind of neat coating. Let's see, warranty information, which will soon be voided, I'm sure. Nice Vosteed pouch, which is devoid of a Ranger eye now. I'm gonna go amongst my Ranger eye thingies. I'm soon to get a Velcro folding thingy that I can hang on the wall, or even just have as like a notebook to put all my Ranger eyes and patches in. Okay, here's open up the pouch. Oh, wait a second. In the box is a nice Vosteed microfiber cloth, a Ranger eye, slightly larger Ranger eye with a literal eye on it. And ooh, nice. This must be a glide lock, or no, not a glide lock. Yeah, I guess you could call it an axis lock or bar lock, because it's got extra omega springs. And I think I just broke my nail. Unfortunately, now that I'm older, I guess my fingernails are no longer as strong as they used to be. I used to be able to turn a screw with my fingernails. I used to also, because I get hand cramps, I used to get my nails done, and whenever the lady would clip my nails, you'd see them fly across the room. Felt sorry for everybody that was sitting around me. Oh, that's no good. Hear that? Let me see if you can hear that. Hear that? It's you got lock stick. Eat more Jello for your nails. I heard that gelatin helps. I don't know about if it gelatin being ingested. I know gelatin put on the nails helps, absorbs in. Vitamin E also, but this is new to me. I used to have really, really hard nails. Let's see. Me neither. Addicted to Blades 2. John, I've never been on Blade Binge. I don't know who Baptism is apologizing to, but it's accepted. What's up, Ron Crow? Derek for Eels in the house. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Yeah, there's a little bit of lock stick, but you know, you don't feel it when it's open. Or actually, yeah, you do. Oh, you don't feel it when it's closed, but when it's open, you do. But you know what? That's it's actually not bad, and it gives me a positive feeling that I'm actually actuated the lock. But you know, I'll probably end up taking it apart. But I will not be doing axis locks or bar locks on a live stream. That's just asking for trouble. But this is a denim micarta, which really feels good, and you see how you can see some texture vision. There we go. Oh, that's good focus. Oh, let me turn on this light. That'll help. Ooh, yeah. There you go. Can you see that? Can you see the texture? Look at this. Right here. Right on the edge there. Nice. Oh, Max. Blade. I'm gonna tell. Ooh, that's very sharp. Nice. I like this. Although it is a tad on the small side. I mean, I could fit all 4 fingers on. Not a problem. It's only a sharpening choil. It's not a finger choil. Let's see. Can you see that? You can get a hell of a lot of sharpenings out of this before it gets thicker. And it's very, very, very thin blade. Let me break out the micrometer and measure that shit. Axis locks feel great to use, but they're too fiddly to maintain. Yeah, I really dislike taking them apart, to tell you the truth. Occasionally, it's real easy to deal with, but sometimes you get that one, and yeah, it can be a bear. Let's see. Oop, let me turn this on. And of course, only on TV, right? I'm not even sure where the battery goes. Oh, I got to deal with screws. Oh, nope. Let me see now. Oh yeah, the battery just needed to be. Ed Durbin's in the house. Edwards. Welcome into the nest. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I know you got a lot, and probably all connected with lanyards. Just a guess. Anyways, let's see what the blade thickness is. Blade thickness is 2.42 millimeters. Let me switch this to inches. 3/32 thick. It's a woodworking what you call it, micrometer. So let's see that again. 0.097 inches. For those that like the decimal point there. Personally, I like it in regular woodworking terms. 1/32, 1/36. Yeah. Right behind the edge. There we go, 1/64. And yeah, so that's a thin, slicey bad boy. Mayor of Chrisville, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? What are you snacking on? Brown sugar, welcome to the nest. What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? Anyways, a little bit of blade stick, but not bad. Something I could live with. Where's the blade? Okay, since I got everything covered. Oops. Let me use my micrometer in a not so micrometer way and measure blade thickness. I mean length. Since this is so big. .91 inches. Let me see, verify that with a ruler. Yeah, just about. Almost 3 inches. And, well, let me move the micrometer out of the way. Honey roasted peanuts. That what you're snacking on? I love honey roasted peanuts. I love honey roasted anything. To tell you the truth. Well, almost anything. Some things would actually probably be disgusting, but you know, we don't need to go there. Put my micrometer away. Or as some people would call it, a micrometer. Anyways, let's see. Put these aside. Oh, that's to be opened. But great snappy action. Don't have to adjust the spring. I don't even know if I can adjust the springs. Let me grab a flashlight. Let me use this mini J3 EOS Olight. Or did I leave it on? There we go. And see if I can see up in there. Oh yeah. So there's 3 spots that you can choose from. And I think it's in the middle spot. So I could go either way. But I'm not absolutely sure about that because I can barely see it in there. Oh yeah. Oh, it looks like they do it a little bit differently than Kaiser does. Angelo, what's up? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? The Queen of Oils, of Oil, Kelly's Mishmash. Oh, he's greeting everybody. Oh, did you see Kelly recently did a video about the gauntlet she won. She did it very well. It's worth a watch. Go take a look at it. It's she won the knife maintenance kit. Welcome aboard, indeed. But this nice slicey knife, you know, I'm not Well, you know, it's not too small, I guess. So I think I'll keep this one. I was thinking about doing a catch and release because of how small it is, but it is flicky. I can, let's see if I can back flick it. Oh yeah, without cutting myself. Nothing in the pockets right now. Awesome kit and goth. You're welcome, Kelly. It's my pleasure. There'll be more of that coming in the near future. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, Ron touched me on my knob. Dobbins. Hey, brother. Nice. That was an awesome goth, Kelly's Mishmash. Ron hooked you up. Nice. Sean Batts. Welcome to the nest. What you carrying? What's in your pockets? Angelo is naked. You know, that doesn't surprise me, and that's the thought that I don't even want to think about. Capricorn, I got me my giveaway knife from last stream earlier today. Has a great action and sharpened up nicely. Nice. Great. Douglas Wagner, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? What are you having for dinner? But this is the mini PSYOP. Now I need to get me the extra special, extra large PSYOP. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That I definitely need. Give me a large PSYOP. All right, we'll put this to the side and go to the next package. Actually, before we do that, I am going to take us on a field trip. Because I needs me a smoke. But I'm going to leave you some goth stickers to look at. Oh, for a lot of, I haven't put them in my folders yet. Some goth stickers, and let me break out it's a shame I can't just go pop and they both fly out. That would be the shizzle. But something to look at besides my ugly mug while I am taking a little smoke break. Oh, and by the way, this is the first knife that I received, and I keep on thinking it was another knife, but it's an F and Grow. And you can see from the condition of the blade that I actually use this knife. I had bought I told you the story. I bought 3 knives. I bought the Kaiser Gemini, the Bastide Acorn, and this knife. And this is the knife that I received first, and I was just amazed at how easily what the action is. Unfortunately, it's flipper only, but at the time, I wasn't. I didn't discriminate. Listen, you hear the ting? Oh, now it won't do it. Oh, you gotta hold the knife like this to hear the ting. If you hold it like this, not a little bit, but don't mean a thing if you don't hear that tang. Bubba's EDC. Hey, Bubba. Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? What you have for lunch? What are you going to have for dinner? I got to know. I have no idea what I'm having for dinner. I might inquire with Colleen on my way out to the garage. But, man, I'll tell you, for such a cheap knife, and I had put a wicked edge on this, and this was with my crappy angle, fixed angle sharpening system. I need to touch this up a little bit, but let me own it, give it a little owning. honing, I should say. Trying to teach it as if it's herbs instead of herbs, which is herbs is the correct way to pronounce it. But I digress. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that helped. Maybe you take it to a strop. Ooh, this side's really bitey. Nice. Anyways, let me go ahead and put you completely on the board. There we go. Shay. Hey, Shay. Welcome to the nest. Welcome to the welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? And Derek Friel says for some reason he wants Shay to call 43209 for a good time. I don't know what that number is, but good to see you. All right, here we go. I'm gonna grab my beverage too. All right, and then I'll show you what's in the other box. Ron Crow, Ron Dobbins says, had an Italian sub with chips, a Coke, and a walnut fudge brownies for lunch. Oh, which brand Italian sub? I'm assuming that it was purchased from a fast food place, because that actually sounds like something that you would get from, say, a Jersey Mike's or a Subway with a fudge brownie. But what brand chips? What kind of chips? I was got to know, because I like that shit. I'm running out of shit here, brother. What do you mean you're running out of shit? I'm sorry? Running out of knives? That's a shame. That would suck. Ron Derek's number is OU812. Henry, my name ain't Kenny. Gee, what up, buddy? I haven't heard a Kenny G tune in like ages. Ages and ages. What was the name of that Greek guy that did the kind of same, well, not same kind of music. He actually did better music. Kenny G. You know, I talked to a lot of musicians. You know, when Kenny G was at his most popular, professional musicians had a problem with him because, well, he paid essentially a toy sax. Just kidding about that. But he did scales. That's what he did. He did scales, and everybody thought, ooh, and then. You know, scales is one of the first things you learn how to do on an instrument. It's so you can work through the, you know, all the chords. But, I mean, it was Yanni. That's it. I did see a Yanni concert at the Oakland Coliseum. That was nice. Very relaxing. Very mellow. Much, believe it or not, much like seeing Pink Floyd, except for there was a lot more herb at a Pink Floyd concert than at a Yanni concert. But I gotta tell you, more women were throwing up underwear and bras up on the stage at a Yanni concert than at a Pink Floyd concert. Just saying. At Durban, I can't run out of knives. Just counted what's on my knife shelves. Currently up to 317. Nice. You know, for some reason, that seems very, that number seems low. I've seen part of your knife collection on the knife, Blade Alchemy, and to me it seemed like you had way more than that. But you know, I'm just going from what little I've seen. Pink Floyd, you say? You betcha. Saw them in Germany. We were on Learning to Fly concert tour. So you got to see the flying bed, the flying pig. They built the wall. Yeah, it was a cool concert. That was freaking awesome. Very, very laid back too. We all brought a bunch of, you know, this is in the Air Force. We took a MWR bus, and so nobody had to drive. So we were drinking all the way there, and of course all our alcohol wasn't confiscated because we didn't allow that. We just stood outside the gate and passed the jugs around. All the beer, all the wine, all the alcohol. And just pass it around. Everybody just take sips, and you know, and then inside everybody was smoking the herb. It doesn't count the real collection that's in storage, which is around $550 or so. I see, said the blind man. Gentleman of honor says, Ed Durbin, so you're just getting started with your collection. Nice. Yeah, I love that Pink Floyd. And that was when the whole band was together, you know, before they broke up, unfortunately. But Learning to Fly was a good album, I thought. Ron Crow, Momentary Lapse of Reason, or the Pulse Tour, was it 87 or 94? 87. I think it was 87. Yeah, it was 87-ish. I got out of the Air Force in 89, so it was before then. And I got to Germany in 86, so it was in between 86 and 87, 89. But I think it was Learning to Fly. I think, but yeah, because they had the flying bed. So yeah, it had to have been Learning to Fly. Because Momentary Lapse of Reason, they didn't have the bed yet. Or I could have that mistaken backwards. But Learning to Fly was the flying bed, and they definitely had that. It flew from the back of the Coliseum, or yeah, we were in like a Coliseum. It was a soccer stadium, I guess, and they flew in from the back, and then crashed behind the speakers and big explosion. It was kind of cool. Not kind of cool. It was cool. Very mellow music, and you know, they had center round, so the sound, the speakers encircled the whole stadium, so you could hear it just all the way around. And you know, you can only imagine what I'm gesturing, but it's around the stadium, and yeah, that was cool. That tour of duty, when I was in Germany, I also saw Elton John. That was kind of a bummer because he didn't do Crocodile Rock. I saw Elton John twice, and both times he didn't do Crocodile Rock, which astounds me. But anyways, and I also saw Bon Jovi, and what the hell's her name? She always wears red leather. She was part of the all-girl group, the Runaways. She and Cinderella opened for Bon Jovi. That was a good concert. That was a very good concert. And say, oh, my chat was frozen. The Flying Pig was the Animals tour. That was 77. Yeah, but they still had the flying. They still used the Flying Pig. at preceding concerts with the headlights for eyes. That was cool. For some reason, my chat, it just doesn't want to progress. Jason Beecher, I once knew a girl from Ohio. Okay. Me too. Plenty of them. The song where they crashed the plane was the end of Thin Ice. Yeah, no, they didn't crash the plane. They crashed the bed. The bed crashed in this concert. Anyways, let me go back and play with some knives. Comfortably numb. You betcha. William Hornbustle, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I gots to know. Hey. Dwayne Letterman, welcome to the nest. What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? I'm back. Put the phone aside. Sounds like it, Derek. Sounds like you know Pink Floyd. When I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I got to see a lot of their stuff. Roger that. Crashed bed. Okay, so let me pull these back up off the board. Still not sure why it has to be so thick. But, you know, it's a gas station knife. Pick up the jank. Not jank, but the stickers, which I still have to put obviously in their proper places. And let's open up this next package. Dwayne, you can open this, Letterman. That was easy enough. Oh, no metal container this time. Still the Vosteed warranty information and guidelines. Oh, got some stickers. 30-day money back guaranteed. Well, I'm beyond that. Well beyond that. Got the old Vosteed raccoon. And here we go. Got the Vosteed Ranger Eye. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, Sprout. Now, I bought this the first drop. Can you tell what it is? Trouble Bunny, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Hey, chat people. That's what Trouble Bunny said. All right, brown micarta. Or at least it feels like brown micarta. I could be wrong. Let me check the thing. See what it says. Yep. Brown micarta handle. It's got a 14C 28N blade, satin blade. And let me flick this out. Oh, fail. And fail again. And fail a third time. Let me try the top button lock. There we go. Top liner. And this is the porcupine. Vosteed porcupine. Unfortunately, I'm not liking the action here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there we go. Got a successful one. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. And you got the Vosteed microfiber cloth with somebody's gray hair in it. Might have been mine just falling in there. Look like maybe a beard hair. Well, Carrie, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Gonzo, what are you carrying? What'd you have for lunch? Okay, that's a little better. Oh, I gotta go up in the, see, go put my finger in the upper part of the cutout. He says as it fails. There we go. So we're going to take this apart and service this, because that's no bueno. I am not for breaking in a knife naturally. So let me get my trusty work mat, put it in its slot. There we go. Oh, upside down. Gonzo's carrying a Sage 6 and had a Chick-fil-A. Nice. Which sandwich? What sauces? Rick's Knives, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? Hands might be a little too big for it. That's how I felt. Just a little too small ergonomically for my hands. Well, I don't have big hands. And I wear large size gloves. I do have a 4-finger grip on it. It's just the action. It feels like I could feel it. It feels mushy. It's not the detent, because detent is really good. Let's if you can hear this. Oh, you can't hear it, and it's not very snappy, but it's not coming out. So the detent's good. It just, I think it needs to be cleaned and lubed. This shouldn't fail. Well, and Carrie's got a golf tonight. That's right. It's his first year anniversary. Congratulations, Weld. From somebody who's only been doing this for a few months. I did post my first short some months before doing my first live stream. But that was just a test. I was just out barbecuing, and I thought I'd have some fun and record it, and decided to post it. And I got 500 views right away. And I thought, well, this is cool. You're welcome, Weld. All right, so let's go ahead and disassemble this. Let me try a T8. I don't know. Oh, let me close the knife first. It's got a wire clip, which I probably don't have to remove the clip, but better safe than sorry. Put on a handy dandy little magnet thingy. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Boom. And looking at the sky. Let me adjust this camera. Let me just reach over and there we go. Boom. Anyways, so now we hear you. No voice, Ron Crow? Huh. I don't know why I would disappear and appear, but that's weird because I did nothing with the sound and it's still showing. Can you hear me now? Where's my alcohol? I know I just had it. Oh, here it is. Right in front of me. I don't know why it cut out. Because this channel had it. I didn't have to do anything to fix it because there's no broke. But oh, there's still a little bit there. Let me go ahead and get that. You gotta love these whole spray bottles with alcohol. Ah, that's better. Okay. All right, so we got all the screws off, meaning remove the scales. Oh, look at that oil. Let me go ahead and clean that. I'm going to clean it as I go. Put my fat boy away. Can you hear that? I believe this is a sound Kelly likes. All right. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just dropped. It's probably a stop pin. Oh, no. Oh, no. What the hell? Oh, it's a pivot collar. Let me clean that up a little bit. Make sure to get your flicking finger way up in the hole, top of the flicking hole. It's definitely flicking, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. Yeah, well, I'm going to sell that issue. Oh, got a little, it looks like a little T6 screw there on the part of the top liner lock. Oh yeah, it's a button. Oh, I don't have to take that off. I can leave that on. Okay. And then let's see. Let me find my pry bar. There it is. I bet it is, Baptism. I bet it is. People wouldn't be going all goo-goo about it if it wasn't. And that's the button and the liner on the button lock. Oh, That's what she said, or what he hopes she said. It's a stiff one. Nice. Let me clean this up a little bit. I soak my robo leg in oil when it's rainy or the weather changes. I hear you. You wouldn't want the joints to freeze up. Remove the blade and the bearing. Let me clean the bearing up. Make sure your button doesn't turn to. Some do. Doesn't turn to what? Robo Stevio, what's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Welcome to the nest. Brand new American, hey! Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? And yeah, I missed what you just said. Just gave away a porcupine on DBD's channel. Today? I didn't say a giveaway. Oh, hang on. Got to take care of some business. There we go. All right. Anyways, let's go back to taking care of this knife. I cleaned up the bearing. There it is. Put that over to the side. Clean up the bearing races. Oh, for some reason, the chat is not keeping up. All the way down. There we go. Not an easy thing to do. Try to maintain, do stuff on the live screen. Brand new American, what's up? Welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? Macaroni, the San Francisco treat. Ding ding. Nice. I haven't had what's that called? Pastaroni or rice-a-roni in ages. Put the thing away. Let me clean up this pivot a bit. Essentially, it was just that little bit of oil, and that was it. Really dry. S90 Sage 6 in pocket, 5 guys shake, and a burger for snack. Nice. I love some 5 guys. I was saying the button on the lock is threaded, and make sure it doesn't spin loose. Yeah, it was nice and tight. And I did loosen it some before I realized what the screw was, and then I tightened it back up. And it was baptism that I was just talking to. All right, let me hit up some more alcohol, or as we call it at work, IPA. clean that up. All right. Break out some Slick 'em all. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap my finger in it a little bit. And lube the... Oh, something I need to do also is I'm going to use my little swab here. Dab it in some Slick 'em all. Go around the pivot. And then a little too much. There we go. And lube up the bearing. There we go. Put the blade on. Lube up the other bearing. Yeah, this Slick 'em all. If you haven't tried it, this is some good stuff. It stays where you put it, and it doesn't magically go away. And it only takes a little bit. The only thing that's really good about, I think, about KPL is that very thin needle. And if you need to add some oil when the knife is assembled, then that comes in real handy. Put the scale back on. Oops, nope. Put the liner on. Duh. This is my first time taking apart a knife. There we go. All snappy. Let me double check to make sure that screw is nice and tight. Yeah, baby. Having a wild leap ETA crazy IPA from LaGrange, Georgia myself. There you go. Wow, that's a wicked detent. All right, let me hold this all together like this. Put the scale on. Well, I don't know if you can hear this, but everything is just snapping, essentially snapping together. There we go. And that's essentially the scale. And where's the pivot thingy? There you go. I'm going to put the pivots and screw in first. Oop, let me get you better in the camera. There we go. I really just want to start the screw. I want to make sure everything fits together before I snug it down. Oops. All you lurkers, don't forget to click that thing. Click the thing with the thing. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Robo Stevio. I know people call you Robo Stevo, but I like the Stevio. Makes it sound fancy. Whoop. Still. Yeah. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. The pivot screw is still loose. I am not centered. Everything is essentially still loose. So there we go. Smash that like button like I smashed 6 chili dogs. Nice. You know, in Vegas, on Fremont Street, there is a Coney Dogs there. And I regret only having 2. It's the first time I'm having a Coney dog, and that shit was outrageous. With the cheese and the chili sauce and the and the onions and the mustard. Lovely. Yeah, still loose. Still loose. There we go. Ah, that's better. Ah, fully centered. See that? Let me get you close up. There we go. Now you can see my freckles up close. If they're Gold Star Skyline chili dogs, not anything to kill 6 of them. Well, Coney dogs. Ah, yeah, you're right. You really got to get up in there. I'm gonna loosen up the pivot a little bit. See if that helps. Oh, that's it. No Robo 30 is the record. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hear that? Can you hear it? Really? I'm talking to baptism. As a Detroit resident who grew up on Coney's, I can't believe this is the second Knife Live where Coney's came up. Love Coney dogs. I watched there's a PBS show about hot dogs throughout the country, and they feature hot dogs throughout the country. Cleveland Stadium mustard was featured, and Coney dogs. And for some reason, people, well, not for some reason, I think that has to do with Nathan's, which I couldn't think of last week. Nathan's, for some reason, Nathan's has become famous for their Coney dogs. And since it's on Coney Island, that's where people think that Coney dogs come from. Where they're sadly mistaken, Coney dogs is a Detroit thing. Yeah, I think it's just me. Gotta be. I'll have to work that out. There we go. Get the finger right there. Just gotta get it right in the hole right there. See that? Upper part. And he says, as he fails it badly, because my hand's up in the wrong bad position. Hold on. Hey, anybody know who won the members giveaway on Loot? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, who won the members only? On Loot 10 Text. Let's see. National Coney Island has a kit you can send. Damn Ohio ketchup. Chili guys need the real thing. Six Nathan's hot dogs with chili, onion, and mustard is plenty for me. Donna Chris, oh, I didn't see you come, and you got to go. Sorry about that. Didn't see you in the chat. You take it easy. Mrs. Kelly, what's the auction on your IG up to now? Yeah, okay. So it's me. Nathan's doesn't have that real skin hot dog snap. Although they do use real skin. Go figure. But that's true. Gotta have that Polish dog. Well, I don't know. There's a difference between a Polish dog and a hot dog, See? For me, Polish dog needs sauerkraut. Sauerkraut and onions. And mustard. Yeah. It's going to take me a while to get used to this. Might be tossing it a couple times. There we go. Let me see if I missed anything. Gotta find my mouse. There we go. Let's see the chat. I didn't see Don and Chris come in. It's a little place called New Way Lunch. Let me go back. See, that's what happens when you're maintaining a knife. You miss out on the chat. Ghost Star Skyline Chili Dogs. I've not had a Skyline Chili Dog. I'm originally from Ohio, but nowhere near Cincinnati. But I do like chili on my pasta. That is the shit. Or the shizzle, as the kids say. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and we had Nathan's at Coney Island. We'd go to the beach and finish the day with Nathan's famous hot dogs. I hear you. I've seen the hot dog eating contests. Nathan's got famous about it, but like I said, Coney dogs is a Detroit thing. Oh man, Skyline is oof. See, when it snaps, it snaps. I just gotta, yeah. I have a Discord discussing survival. Let's see, who is saying that? Ground fog. Put up a link. Or actually, could one of the mods put up Ground Fog's Discord link, please? If you can find it. We only accept Discords that focus on hot dogs, Foggy. Yeah, hot dogs and spaghetti. And pizza. And Five Guys burgers. Yeah, it's a... You gotta get it just right. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be carrying it that long, man. It's I don't know if I got time for that. Yeah, respect to Ron Crow for knowing Detroit history. Well, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and Detroit not that far away. Hour and a half, I think. Maybe a little further. I'm not sure. Never actually been to Detroit. But did you know that south of Detroit is Windsor, Canada? Go figure. That's funny. I think that's hilarious. Boy, that's finicky. Coney dogs are a Detroit thing, but the name Coney's comes from Nathan's in Coney Island. Nathan's was famous long before Detroit did hot dogs. Look it up. I think I beg to differ, but Let's see, Nick Martino won Lutz. Let me check that out. I normally don't like to do this kind of crap on a live stream, but what the hell. We're going to be tooling down. Doesn't really say. But that's okay. Hey, Knight's Edge, what's up? What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? Ron is the most mild-mannered, tidy, and organized YouTuber I've ever seen, and then I get these comments from him sometimes. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I just give people shit, because that's what I do. Because it's fun. Anyways, that's Ron. Okay. I gotta do a few mods. Gotta put some skiff washers in my Chavez. You know, Mick Ranger. Or that's no Knight's Edge. Chavez. No, it's gotta be Mick Ranger. Chavez 229, and do some mods on my Arcane. Missed that. Hang on. I'm a slow reader, in case you can tell. Nathan's opens on July 4th, 1916. Detroit-style Coney dogs were created in the early 1900s, who were inspired by the hot dogs they ate at Coney Island, New York. They were Macedonian Greeks, by the way. I'll be right back. My multi-example PowerPoint presentation. Addicted Blades 2, is that you on the TikTok with the katana stunts? Yeah, he loves slicing things, doesn't he? You know, this kind of blows. I'm disappointed in this knife. I don't know that I got the patience. But when it snaps, it snaps. Venture 50, Coney Island was the best place to go when I cut out of school. Clint Crosby, welcome to the nest. What's in your pockets? What are you carrying? I watch every single one, laugh out loud. You watch every single one what? Do it. Don't be a bitch. Do it. Don't be a bitch, Ron. I don't know what you're talking about. Coney Island was such a fun spot. The aquarium was great too. Oh, Neil, I had a sound issue earlier today, It was no sound. For some reason, my microphone had disconnected in software. Oh, I mean, that's what I kind of thought you said. What you were talking about. Kogo's dogs, I meant. So I've only ever had 2 Coney dogs in my life. And I need more of that. More of that in my life. And do it. Don't be a bitch referring to take the damn knife apart. I already took the damn knife apart. Took it apart, serviced it, and still I got issues. But I can't. It's too finicky for me. I might try skiffs. I gotta find out what size skiffs it needs. I have a couple different sizes. I might try that before I give up on the Ghost. Because, and maybe lighten the detent a little bit. Didn't happen if I didn't see it. Well, I'm sorry. It was actually easy peasy. Couldn't ask for an easier knife to take apart. And in case you missed it, which I know you did, because you were late to the party, I unboxed this mini sap, which has lock stick. But I may or may not deal with that because the lock stick's not bad. Why is it sticking around? Well, it's probably lube. It's brand new. Probably just needs to be cleaned. There might be some lube on the thing. Help with gadgets. I missed it. Yeah, sorry, bud. Been in and out of the room. Yeah, it's really easy. 3 screws. Boom. Actually, this side, 3 screws. Oh, and I did take the, so 4 screws if you count the clip. A wizard is never late nor early. He arrives precisely when he means to. David Duke. Give me the Klansman? Nice. Got TK clothing, the Grand Poobah or whatever they call the head of the clan. Nice. But sounds like a quote from that scumbag. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, see? I'm going to try some skiffs, but not on this live stream. Going an hour and a half. I'm in the need of some more nicotine. TK mixing up some folks, methinks. Yes. Can you wrist flick it on the button? Yeah, oh sure. You know, I really don't like operating button locks that way. And with the top liner lock, the advantage of the top liner lock is the detent. Yeah, I might have to just adjust the detent a little bit and put in some skiffs. And I might do that next live. McRanger, yeah, isn't that the porcupine? Yes, it is. It's brown micarta porcupine. I got it on the first drop. It was the last color. I actually had a blue one, I believe, in my cart, and I changed my mind, decided not to get the porcupine, and then the next day I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get it, and unfortunately the blue one was gone, and all they had was the brown micarta. Yeah, that's the detent. It's just too stiff. That's what she said. I need to, I don't think so. I don't have it with me at the moment. It's in my bedroom, but my Drop Bear 2 top liner lock, sheep's foot, DLC coated blade. That thing has some good action. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. It takes 6mm 3/64 skiffs. I got 1/16. Oh, I do have a set. Nice. Okay. Oh, why not? Let me go get the thing, and I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave my microphone here because I got to actually take a leak. I'll be right back. Leave my mic right here, and I'll be back in a few, and I'll take this apart again, show you my Kaiser again, and we'll go from there. I thought that I was going to make this an easy, early live stream, but what the hell? All because Neil, the Knight's Edge, asked for it. thought I'd get a refill of my adult beverage as well. Yeah, my raccoon is not a type line lock. Mine is a bar lock. Venture 50. Sorry, have you seen it? No, I have not heard from Caleb today at all. I don't think. You're worried about him. Why? What happened? Now I'm worried. Take the clip off. Let me get out the skiffs. Let's see. Let me put my microphone back on. He wasn't feeling well yesterday. I hadn't seen him today. Oh, by the way, Adventure 50, I stand corrected on the whole Coney dog thing. Mucho apologize. I shouldn't have doubted you. So I just hadn't heard that. I just heard about the whole Detroit thing. One thing I want to try from Detroit is a Detroit pizza. Detroit deep dish. That looks amazing. Ooh, look at the bearings. Look at how many balls there are. See if I can hold this up without dropping it. Look at that. Would you just look at it? And all its ballness. All right, let me grab some more slick ball. I'll lube these up now. Yeah, he said the nurse was in the room and he had to go. Oh, man. In the room means he was in the hospital, I'm guessing. So did they name it Coney Dogs after the New York spot to pay respect? That's what it sounds like, Shay. Where did I find the tin? I sent the tins to OCD for EDC and had them filled. My the first one I gave away, I actually filled myself. The Sycamore comes in those syringes. I actually filled it myself, mainly because the syringes don't fit very well in the little packs I create for this my knife maintenance kit. So I initially filled them up on my own, and I contacted OCD for EDC, and had them fill up a number of them. I got a bunch of them. These 5 have Slickamol in them, already preloaded. individually wrapped. If I, my thoughts is if I end up selling the knife maintenance kits, I gotta break down the prices of what I actually pay to see if it's actually worth selling. You know, it might end up being at too high a price point to actually sell, but we'll see. Slick Mall's the largest cost. New York pizza is #1. Miss it so much. I hear ya. I love the thin crust. But then again, you know, occasionally you gotta have a thick crust pizza. You know, like a Chicago deep dish, or like I said, Detroit deep dish. Never had one, but it looks so good. There we go. All right. Let me adjust the detent a little bit. Might not be enough. Oh, forgot to get the Kaiser. Yeah, that's a very stiff steel. Ron Crow, you need to go to Patsy's Pizza on 69th Street in New York. Well, that's a little far away from me there, McRanger. I've only been to New York once, and that was when I was in transit from Kalkar Air Station in Germany via Schiphol Airport to JFK, and from JFK rode the bus, city bus, to the Port Authority building in Manhattan, and then from there rode a charter bus to McGuire Air Force Base, New Jersey. Okay, so put the first skiff in. Ooh, wrong size. Baptism. Did you say 6mm or 5mm? I boo-booed. I don't have a 6mm, and 5mm doesn't fit. So let me pull my handy dandy thingy out, which I have not used yet. McRanger, best hot dogs are Gray's Papaya, and I'm guessing that's a New York thing. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. It looks like it is 6mm, and I don't know if I have one. Now this is going to bum me out. That's seriously bums me out. All I got is 5mm. Well, damn. Well, at least I adjusted the detent this time. Let me put that back in. I was so bummed. Oh well. Adventure 50. Night said sheer mischief 19. And you were here earlier, weren't you? Welcome to the nest. What are in your pockets? Let me try a little more lube. Nah, he lives in Adventure 50. I'm like, don't want to speak for you, but I'm going to speak for you. You know, he lives in Jersey. I pay attention during his live streams. Never said, what up, doe? To Adventure 50, and thanks for the history, brother. Much love. Yeah, Adventure 50, much like myself, is full of useless information. It's only useful during certain instances, and this happens to be one of them. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in New Jersey, NJ, as he says, but you can still get there pretty easy. Okay. Put the pivot on, pivot screw. Shay, I'm a former fat guy who's a foodie. I'd like to say I'm a former, but I'm a current fat guy. Soon, hopefully, soon to be former. My girlfriend was going through her pictures recently and showed me some pictures from just a year or so ago. And like, holy crap, I was fat. I damn near pushed 300. Looks centered to me. What do you guys think? Let's try this the easy way. If you look at my short on the Kaiser Drop Bear 2, you'll notice, if you're paying attention. Wait, here's the thing. Question. I'm going to give, here's for a free giveaway. I'll ship it out the next time I do a giveaway. The first person that can recognize what is wrong with that video. What is wrong with the my Drop Bear 2 video, my short. First person who gets it right wins a knife. And in case you guys weren't here for my last live stream, when I did the 400 sub giveaway, my challenge to y'all is, if you see me wearing a Hawaiian shirt for a repeat, that I wore the same Hawaiian shirt in 2 different live streams, you'll win a knife. But you have to verify. Tell me what dates that I actually wore those shirts. McRanger, Adventure 50 says, at McRanger, that's my family. They're distant cousins. My dad, when he was alive, would take us there, but they would never make him pay. He was close with them. I was just a kid then. I'm not sure where you're talking about. Let me see. I can back up. McRanger. And chat's not allowing me to. Oh well. Curiosity's going to have to kill that cat. So the detent is less, but yeah, it's not. I'm going to have to adjust that a little more, which means I have to remove the screw. But I'll be right back. I'm still going to be connected to you verbally, and let me grab that Drop Bear 2. Here's the Drop Bear 2, sheep's foot blade, DLC. The first time I showed this off, I actually took a bit and I attempted to scratch up the DLC. And the marks I left behind were just the steel from the bit, because they just cleaned right off. The detent on this was a bit strong too. Had to adjust that, but well, my hand's a little full of Sycamore. Anyways, yeah. So apparently there's going to be a learning curve for this porcupine. Oh, wait a second. I think I'm behind on the chat. Nope. Chat's just not going anywhere. Laugh Out Loud Adventure 50. I can't get enough. I'm prepping for a game of Jeopardy. Probably won't be on. Laugh Out Loud. Really? Did you get accepted? I took the test some years ago. My ex was really into Jeopardy, and she wanted to apply, and I thought, well, what the hell? I'll go and take the test. That was one of the hardest tests I've ever taken in my life. I got to tell you just got to get your finger just right. There we go. Berto's is in Long Island, has the best grandma pizza. Nice. You know, I was friends growing up with a bunch of Italians. Go figure. Ohio, Mayfield gang. Yeah. Anyways, I was instructed that what they used to do back in the... I got busy and forgot about you live, Ron. Hey, Richard Hopkins, better late than never. Welcome to the nest. What are you carrying? What's in your pockets? You missed me take apart a Vasi porcupine? Ooh. Oh, I might be getting the hang of it. Oh, he says as he fails it. But, oh yeah. That's not bad. Don't you? You gotta get in the sweet spot with your finger. Ooh, that hurt. But I also unboxed the mini psyop. All its LMAX-ness. Very thin, slicey blade. With its lock stick, which I'll have to, off camera, try to remedy. Because I'm not going to do a bar lock. It's hard enough to do a top liner lock on a live stream. But anyways, yeah, so the Drop Bear 2, look at that. Now that's snappy. Whoa. Gotta have a good grip because it's obviously a smaller knife. Well, it's smaller than the porcupine, that's for sure. Let me put a size comparison. That's the Drop Bear 2. Mini psyop. It's bigger than the mini psyop, but screw it. And the porcupine is by far the largest of the three knives. Oh, put the clip on the wrong side. Nice. Have that exact knife and color I eat. I'm not guessing you eat. I'm carrying a Nafslander 1 and also an Ares EDC Naked Column Fixie. Nice. Nice carry. I didn't think I'd like the Lander 1 because it's so small. But I won one on one of my first giveaways, giveaway wins on Big Red. And oops, there's the clip. I gotta find the clip screw. Let me find my big flashlight. That's not the wrong side. I'm guessing you're a lefty. Oh no, I might have to find this screw after the stream. What I need is more, oh there it is. What I needed was more light. There's almost nothing that can be fixed without more light. Oh heck yeah. Spumoni Gardens was great. They are good to us as well. Well, I don't know about Spumoni Gardens, but I love Spumoni. It's one of my favorite ice creams. Now let me put this in place. Or almost in place. I'm having a problem with the wire clip spring screw. My eyes are tired. There we go. Anyway, so there's a drop there too. Look how easy that goes. Dig to the bottom part of the flicking hole with all of your middle finger on the porcupine. See, bottom part. Yeah. That's okay. I'll work on it. Maybe next time I'll have remedy to that. Anyways, so my next live stream, next Saturday is the 5th, which is obviously the first Saturday of the month, and it's Big Red's. He does the live stream at 2 p.m. I don't know if that's when he's going to actually start this week, because, you know, for some reason people tend to change their times up for some reason, and leaves us scrambling. But anyways, he's got his early SKL next Saturday, so I'll be taking his spot at night. It's on the YouTube's calendar. I start at 10 p.m. Pacific time. That's 1 a.m. Eastern time. I would appreciate it if you guys could join me and the weirdos. I'm going to need some help to fend them off. But yeah, I would appreciate it if you guys show up. I like to have some of my regulars there, as well as you know, maybe pick up some, because it's a vertical. Hopefully pick up some weirdos, but not too weird. You know what I mean? Ooh, I think by George, I just might have it. And he fails the first time he says that. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you close a knife on your finger. It requires a Band-Aid. Not bleeding too bad. It's not too bad a cut, but what if you are one of those weirdos? Well, I think we all are in our own way. That's for damn sure. Looks like I got here just in time to smash that like button and say hi. Thank you, old man. I appreciate it. And, you know, inquiring minds want to know, what do you consider old? I'm wondering how old you are, old man. I don't have a tissue. And I don't want to bleed all over a microfiber cloth. So I'm just going to bandage it up right like that. Yeah, that's what happens when you close a knife on your finger. Easy cheesy. We're all weirdos. That is true. But some are weirder than others. When you're dealing with the like-minded weirdos, that's a different story. When you're dealing with Ron Crow 72, yeah, you got me by 9 years. Ooh, that was a good one. Thanks for another fun live, broski. You're welcome, Mr. Ranger. I appreciate you coming in. And, yeah, we're going to call this quits here. When I start bleeding all over the place, it's time to end the live. Anyways, you all have a good day, good weekend. See you on the live streams. And remember, keep your blade sharp and your wood hard. They say the 70s is the new 50s. Yeah, possibly. I could buy that. Hey, just head up. Weldon Carey is doing his 1 year gone in a few minutes. Yes, he is. 15 minutes. I'm going to be there. I might be silent for a little bit, but yeah, I'll be there. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It is snappy once you get it right. All right, guys. Yeah, have a good weekend. I'll see you next Saturday. Remember, it's a late one. I'll be posting opening the live stream up maybe tomorrow. Anyways, I'll see y'all. Remember, again, keep your blade sharp and your wood hard. Have a great weekend. Later, guys.